Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. Yes, the Mailman is in the house on this freezing cold day. My right knee is sore from all the rain yesterday. A lot of miles, baby, a lot of miles. Rise and grind on this Wednesday hump day. News is abound. DeMarvion Overshown seems to be a little bit happier these days. So, he woke up invigorated, ready for the fight. So, good for Demo. I mean, it's a tough injury, but he'll be back. Most likely not next year, but and it's not like Demo was a perfect player. He was still learning. He was a flash player, made some great plays, but Pro Football Focus had a rating of him, and it wasn't always the best because he would be in the wrong gap at times. But wow, yeah, baby. But the future definitely looks bright for Demo. So let's look at it from that perspective. And I didn't see much on the Stephen Jones. I heard Stephen Jones said something about not money under the cap. Not a lot of money under the cap and all this. That's all bullshit. But the DallasCowboy.com and the local media don't want to say, well, hold up here. You're going to have over $100 million. And then if you would try to say, no, there's triggers in Dak and CD's contract. Everybody knows. And there's a report that the salary cap's going up $15 to $20 million. You're going to have money. You can't keep using the same excuse why you don't want to fill holes with free agency. What we used to do is fill holes before the draft so you didn't have to draft for need. Because I'm hearing a lot of people say, oh, well, that definitely means linebacker now. Well, no, it don't mean linebacker in the first round, Brian Broaddus. It means, look at him. Draft best player available is what you do. You draft best player available. And if it happens to be a linebacker, fine. But when you start drafting for need, that's a problem. Damone Clark is going to have to play the rest of this year. He wants to play. He played decently at the beginning of the year. All we heard from Mike Zimmer was how great he was in training camp, and then could never see the field. So yet we got another coach who likes to talk out the side of his neck. Either he was playing good or he was not playing good. So I don't know what to think. I really don't. I'm not sure what to think about that whole situation. So again, go out and get me a veteran in free agency before the draft and then play it by ear. That's what you do. If it's close, fine, go for need. But you stay best player available. That's how you got some of the greats on this team in the teens. Zach Martin. I've already laid it all out for you. Zach Martin, Tyler Smith. He actually got in the early 20s, I think. But, that's what I would do. But we got news, people. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We've heard rumors about it. Bill Belichick is going to the University of North Carolina. Wow. Make no mistake, people. He wants to be in the NFL. That tells me that no NFL team was going to hire him. That's what that tells me. So, but stay tuned. We should get more information from Brian Broaddus because Brian Broaddus is best buddy, best man in his wedding. What's his name? Not Mike Tannenbaum. The other guy. Put in the comments. Not McCarthy? No. Is it McCarthy? No. I can't think of his name, but he's friends with Belichick. He's going to be the GM of North Carolina and run the program. So that tells me that, he had a conversation. Either he didn't want the Dallas job or Dallas didn't want Bill Belichick. No Bill Belichick to the birds. So it is what it is, people. We are stuck with Coach McCarthy. Mike Vrabel is, I guess, everybody's next best, or a Kellen Moore. Honestly, I don't think there's no chance in heck that they're going to go with the Ben Davis. You're going to have to pay upwards of $17 million to get him. He's not going. He may stay in Detroit. He'll probably go, but I don't think it's a shoo-in that he's coming to Dallas. You're telling me Mike Shanahan? Okay. I would be awesome with that, but I'm hearing you got to trade for Mike Shanahan. They're not going to fire him. I ain't giving draft picks for Mike Shanahan, for a coach who wins a lot of regular season games and can't win the Super Bowl. Just because he beats us, don't be that dumb. Just because you beat us, don't mean you're the coach. So, yeah, like, you want a coach who wins the last game, not, we have a coach who can win a lot of games. This year is a wash year. This year is a year upon itself, so it is what it is this year. So yeah, Bill Belichick, surprise, he will not be the all-time leading wins in the NFL, unless maybe he thinks he can't catch Andy Reid anyway. Is Andy Reid ahead of him? I think he is. I'm not sure if Andy Reid's ahead of him. Not yet, right? He needs to. No, I think he's ahead of Andy. Put in the comments. But he needs to keep winning games. Andy's going to be around for a while. I'm really surprised. Really, really surprised. Now, there's going to be a clause in Bill Belichick's contract that he can come to the NFL, I'm sure. But it won't be this year. Let's face it. He must have got some kind of assurance that he wasn't going to get the job in Dallas. Or maybe he didn't want the job in Dallas. He had his agents calling around saying, listen, Bill's not waiting. So he's going to take a college job. Jerry Jones had not one but two chances to get a Hall of Fame NFL coach on the market that he talked glowingly about just a couple days ago on 105.3 The Fan. Yet, he has a coach on an expiring contract, and he is not going to give him a deal. Very, very interesting to me. Very interesting to me. 100%. It's very interesting. So I don't know. I'm not real sure about that. So put in the comments, you guys upset that you don't get Bill Belichick? Are you okay? I'm okay. Because I don't, I want a coach who could fire up young men. I mean, he's a great XNO coach. He was my fallback. Now he's off the table. Okay. Now you're going to bring in a little bit younger coaches, maybe more relatable to the players. I have a weird feeling that the band is going to be brought back. I really do. I'm a little concerned about it, but I have a weird feeling that everybody's going to be brought back in Dallas. Let me know what you think about it. You think they're still going to make a change? Because they were showing you some quotes, similar quotes from Jerry Jones before he fired Jason Garrett. So it's not like he, yes. It's not like he wouldn't change his mind. But it's just something to think about. We got a game tonight. Rams at the 49ers. I'll be streaming it. So when I go home from work, whenever that'll be, I'll put the link in the community tab. All Mailheads crew, please join in if you got a Zoom camera. I'm going to start doing more videos just for the Mailhead crews for a couple days, so, and then I'll release it to the public. I got to remind myself to do that. I figure the Zoom calls are good enough, but not a lot of people want to be on camera, so I guess that's not fair to them. So I'll start doing some Mailhead crew only videos here and there. We'll do maybe one a week. So, but yeah, let me know what you think. Bill Belichick, are you brokenhearted? Or are you okay with it? And do you think that McCarthy's going to be coming back? So we got a lot of stuff out there. I didn't talk Eagles this morning. AJ, latest from Hurts is AJ just wants a win. And that's true. So, hope that happens for the man. But all right, everybody, I am here. I'm going to try and do a lunchtime chat. This is my busy time of year. I didn't get a lunch yesterday. So I didn't feel like... The problem was I was wet and cold, and I didn't feel like getting pneumonia to do a video. So I went home, I took a hot shower, and relaxed. So I'll try and do one today. There's no rain on the forecast. It's going to be cold and windy. Talk to everybody later. Peace.